So Anna, for all the talk of rebranding and putting forth a positive agenda, this week is going to be another kind of flash from the past with the House.
Obamacare.
So the House is voting this week to reinstate the 40-hour work week. Why does this matter?
What's different? It's not just what they've been doing for months and months, which is just the overall repeal, right? That is something that has kind of fallen flat. And so what they're trying to do is find a real surgical way where employers want this. House Republican leadership met with downtown leaders, a lot of associations to try to get a really big vote on this.
And that's important because Republicans think this is the issue that's going to drive voters to vote for them in November. Because if you look at this year, the entire agenda is about the midterms. We're not even pretending to legislate.
I mean, we were just talking about how slow this year has felt in terms of any kind of ideological thing. I mean, any movement on immigration, any movement on tax reform, any of the big issues, that has all fallen by the wayside. And Obamacare is one of the few things that kind of unite the Republican conference.
I think if you look going forward, these are the kinds of votes that the House is going to do until the election. Because if you go to swing states, I was in Colorado, you were in North Carolina, not as much as a swing state as it once was. People are voting on Obamacare, and that is what's going to this election is going to be made of.
It's worrisome for Democrats, right? They were able to get more than the 6 million enrolled before the deadline today. And so now the real question for them is how can they actually turn out voters, right? This was a law that Democrats have been pushing for decades to have some kind of an overhaul of health care, and they still are not able to try and use this in terms of actually motivating the base. They haven't been able to do it so far.
One more important thing, go Huskies.